Welcome to Viseo Action Plan, VAP book, and we're going to talk about step 4, contacting and inviting. This is I always say it's the most important. Then I get to the next segment, and it's the most important. They're all important. You know, we just talked about your names list, and now we have to apply how to contact all of those individuals. And for some people, this is a very scary thing. And you know, even though I'm in 30 years of my career and it doesn't faze me anymore, I realize if you're brand new, because I remember the feeling very well when I was brand new, I was scared to death, okay? I remember when that phone weighed 3,000 pounds and I sat there and I'd put it to my ear and then I would get so scared and I'd put it back down. I get it, I understand, but this is something I have to say, you have to fight through your fears, okay? You have to do it. And if you just have to practice and role play with your mentor, your upline for a season, for a week, and just learn what to say and how to say it, that's okay. Practice makes perfect. Practice, 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 until you can finally get over some of those fears. I get it. I was there, but I promise you it will get easier if you just simply just keep doing it. It will get easier and easier and easier, okay? And so with that, I'm just going to give you I'm going to give you the approach that I've used for 30 years that has worked for me. If it's worked for me for 30 years, it'll work for you, I promise you. It's a very simple, non-threatening approach. So we have our names list. We talked about that on the last segment. So now our job is to make that first initial contact, okay? Now what I do is, I remember on the contact list, each one of those 250 plus, hopefully you have 250 plus, but let's say you only have 25 right now. Hopefully then you're going to keep on building on your list. We're going to go through, let's start with your fabulous 5, okay? Well, I'm assuming we haven't talked to anybody yet. This is the low-hanging fruit. These are the people that know you, trust you, love you, and they're going to come to your rescue at 2 in the morning, so why won't they join you in your business? Friends do business with friends. That's the way it always has been. And so this should be something that you consider right from the very beginning. But what happens is I'm going to call up, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call up my friend. Let's say I've got a friend named Ken, okay? I'm going to call up Ken, and let's say I haven't talked to him. I'm going to give you this example. I haven't talked to him in a couple months, okay? I'm going to call up my buddy Ken, and in this book, you're going to see right there on that front page, form, okay? Family, occupation, recreation, motivation. We're going to just simply use that form to see if we can open up a door or a pathway to have a really good conversation where we can introduce the Viseo opportunity, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call up Ken. I'm going to say, hey, Ken, it's Mark. Do you have a minute? I'm always going to ask that. I'm always going to be very polite on the phone. Do you have a minute? Because he may be in the middle of dinner. He may be doing something that he just cannot break away, and you don't have his true time, and he doesn't have the attention span to really pay attention. We want to make sure he has a minute. And a lot of times, and this happens to me all the time, I say, hey Mark, I just don't have a minute right now. Can you call me back in an hour? Or can you call me tomorrow? I'm going to just do exactly what they requested, okay? If they say call me back in an hour, or if I can't, I'll say, hey, I've got another presentation in an hour, can I call you in 2? You know, whatever, just make it work for both of you. Does that make sense? But then once we do that, the first thing I'm going to do with Ken, I'm going to say, hey Ken, how is the family? What I'm going to say is, Ken, I'm going to make an identifier. Ken, this is a business call, but before we get started on that, I just want to see how you're doing. How's your family? I haven't talked to you in a couple of months. How's your family? Ken may respond, family is great, and just not say another word. He really didn't open up to you at that moment, and so then I would probably use the next one, which is occupation, because we're looking at FORM, and I'm going to try to get him to open up and have a dialogue with me. And he may say occupation, and this may be the hot button. Oh, Mark, my job, I've told you before, they're working my bone off. I'm working 80 hours a week. I like my job, but my heavens, I feel like they're abusing me. It's just unbelievable. When I took that salary position, I feel like I don't even make anything, my hourly wage has gone way down because all of a sudden now they're working me 80, 90 hours a week. And I'm not really enjoying my job right now. Okay, this is a real conversation I had just recently. And so all of a sudden, you've got a little information that can really help you with the next thing you say. Choose your words carefully. I say, Ken, I'm so glad I called you because I found something that I am so excited about. Now for me, I use the word excited 3 times. Every first call, every first contact invite I do, I use, Ken, I am really, really excited about something. I can't even tell you. Here's what I know. I don't know if it's for you or not, Ken. Like I said before, I'm really excited. See how I said it twice? Okay? People are more impressed by the height of your enthusiasm and your excitement than the depth of your knowledge. Okay, just remember that. So all of a sudden, I'm really excited. I don't know if it's for you, Ken, or not, but I'll tell you what. Here's what I found out. I found something that we can have some fun, and I know you like to have fun, Ken. Make some money, lots of money, the potential to make lots of money, and I know you like to make money, Ken, and make a difference in the world. And I know you and I are like that, Ken. Whenever we have a chance to serve and make a difference in the world, we're all over it. I have found a company that we can do all 3. It's unbelievable. I am so excited, like I said before. Now, I don't know if it's for you or not, but you're one of my best friends, Ken. I think the world of you. I think you'd be successful in anything you do, but I need you to look at this information. That's all. My goal here, Ken, is for you to look at the information. What I want to do is I want to send you a video, or I want to arrange. You can decide. This is where you get to decide. I want to send you a video. I want you to listen to a Facebook Live, or I want to have you do a 3-way call with your upline mentor, or there's a live presentation in your city, there's a home presentation near you. This is where you can decide to plug them in. But your job description, as I previously said as you're building your list, is to give them good information for them to make an informed decision. Yes, I can get excited about this, or no, I can't get excited about this. Okay, it's very, very simple. And once you've done that, you're not attached to the outcome. You're just not. You're simply going to say, if Ken says, hey, Mark, I've looked at it. It looks really good, Mark, but it's not for me. Okay? I'm going to respect that I did what I was supposed to do. Okay? I followed the instructions of what I was taught in my business. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Okay? Then the next thing I'm going to say, this is something I've learned just in the last 6 months. And the reason why I've learned it is because I feel like we have the best products in the world. I feel like our products will bless so many lives. And all my friends, I want them to have the blessings of better health. And so what I'm going to say to Ken, if he says, Mark, it's not for me, I'm going to say, Ken, after you've seen all this information, you've seen the liposomal technology that we use in our products, unbelievable technology for the quality of our products are unsurpassed. And Ken, I believe we have the best multivitamins in the world. Do me a favor. I am so excited about my business and I'm all in. Do me a favor, support me in my business. Why don't you try my products for 90 days and be one of my customers? And just simply change your vitamins. We're going to upgrade your vitamins to a much better vitamin. Try them for 90 days. If you see a difference, then stay on and be one of my customers. Can you do that for me, Ken? Who's going to say no to that? Everyone's going to say, oh, I'll support you in your business. 90 days, no problem. Okay? I'll do that. And if 90 days they don't enjoy it, they get off. Okay? Then I'm also going to do one more thing to my buddy Ken. I'm going to say, Ken, if it's not for you, dude, I love you to death. You know that. But I know that you know some people that could possibly get excited about this and are very passionate about health and would love to know about these health products. I already talked to you about this in the contact as you build your names list. But also, then I'm going to say, well, you probably know some people that are really, entrepreneurial spirited, and they are probably always looking for some way to make a second stream of income, in this gig economy, work a business out of their home and have all the benefits of doing so. You never know. But I'm going to try to get 3 to 5 referrals from Ken so I can continue to build my names list. Okay, so it goes right back to the step 2, which is building your names list. Step 3, presenting, is another way you continue to build your names list. Okay, and so this is something that I will tell you that this is one of those skill sets you have to master. The art of inviting and making that first contact. I realize it's hard. I realize it's scary. But it's something that you can do. We believe in you. You can do it, okay? It's just going to take time and practice. And don't be afraid to call your upline, your mentor, and do those role-playing, just like I'm role-playing right with you on the camera. I mean, this is something that I can do with you, okay? You can, just like I'm doing right now, you can role-play and figure this out. And you may make a few, you may burn a few contacts at the beginning. It's okay. but you will get better. I promise you, and as you perfect this skill set, I promise you, the success you'll have in your business will increase dramatically. That will conclude step 4, your contact list. Thanks, everybody.